it was like I blanked out and I was in pain. And all I remember was my family coming and they took me, and I got home. And when I got home, I was in so much pain I couldn't even walk.
Mm.
And I didn't even know what happened. I don't know. To this day, I don't. It's like I blanked out. Really, I did blank out. And my mom was asking me, "What happened to you? Are you okay?" And I was just in pain. I couldn't walk, and it felt like something. She knew that something. Even if I was young, I couldn't really comprehend what was happening. But she knew that someone had tried to have sexual contact with me, and I couldn't really give her an explanation because I just blanked out.
Mm.
And then after that, we moved and we went to another area location, and then it happened again with another family member. And you know, it was like I was just confused and lost. Like, okay, is this going to continue? Am I going to be is my body going to be mishandled or physically abused every time? So I just got to the point where I felt so depressed, and I started just withdrawing from people. I withdrew from family, I withdrew from people, and it just became so extremely um, quiet. Um, and then you had situations, all of that. I had so much hatred for men, especially. I disliked men, and I didn't even really want to be around any man, but I just pretended like it was all right with me, and emotionally I was all right, but I really wasn't all right. And then I started dating men. I started dating the wrong men, and people that would, emotionally abuse you and say bad things to you. But because I wanted love, I just accepted being in that relationship. And I remember at the age of 13, I would we had we had drinks, alcohol drinks in the house. We had a bar in the house, and guess what? I started drinking. I would take a cup and I would take a glass and I would drink every Friday, just to relieve myself. And I would drink the hardcore drink. I would, and just to numb that feeling. And I didn't tell anyone that I was drinking, but I was drinking. And if you're listening and you're an alcoholic, probably that's where it started, where you felt like you're just nothing and you lost hope, and just you started with one glass of wine, and then you the second one, and then the third one, and the fourth one, and the wine becomes the tool where it numbs you and it makes you feel good and okay, and then you find yourself being an alcoholic. You can't stop. So I did that, and afterwards, God brought me here to America, and it was like He was separating me from my environment, and He was shaping me and forming me. And I will go deeper in depth in the second segment of how we overcame sexual abuse and how we overcame emotional abuse and stuff. But I dislike men, and to this day I just thank God, because I could have been homosexual, right? I could have been a lesbian. I could have forgotten about men and say, you know what, man has treated me so bad, and men sexually violated me, and you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and love on women, and focus my love on women, focus my attention on women. And if you're listening today and you're a lesbian and you just loving women, probably that's where it started. And statistics show that most women that have been a lesbian or in that relationship was because they were sexually abused by a man, or they were emotionally abused by their father, where their father was not around. So if you're listening and you feel like, you're a lesbian and you're not really enjoying that relationship, but you're just there because you've had a pain in the past, just know that there is hope, and listen to the next segment. Amen.
Amen.